Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Yes, I know my fingers are stained. I was eating hot Cheetos. Okay, so this is gonna be I was gonna do a haul video, which I still am, but it's gonna be more of like a little bit of a rant. So I'm only gonna focus on what I have here because I don't have a lot of storage on this memory card, and I had to delete stuff to be able to record this. Well, re-record this. So here we go. Okay, so basically is things are going up. I went to Target first of all, I went to Office Depot to get some photo paper. And where we went, because it wasn't here where I live at, but where we went, we were like, okay, go to Office Depot, because I saw that I had bought these almost like probably 3 or 4 years ago, to be honest with you. But I found them and I'm like, let me print out some photos now that I have an eco tank, which I've had for just I think the same amount of time or so. And it took me forever to figure out how to print it out, because I could have sworn with my older printers I had the option directly from my phone to select, the options. Apparently not. I had after a while, thankfully I found a video on YouTube. It popped up about basically going through the actual printer, the settings, and changing them, and then it popped up on my phone when I clicked on the printer. So thank you. And so once I got figured out, I started printing them, but it turned out, because I don't use my printer that often, it had to be cleaned a few times. Because first it was, then I had to figure out I went through a lot, okay, but basically it was coming out, they weren't coming out that well. So this is different ways they came out. You can see this is a little bit more grainy. So I had to clean it, and I had to do that like, I think about 4 times, until finally, this is supposed to be more of a pastels. It did come out. I really like the quality how it came out. And so I did that. So instead of having to go through my photos and upload them to have them print through Walgreens or whatever, or going to the actual location like you can do at Walmart, I was like, I don't want to do all that. I want to do it when I want to. Pick however many and then go through there, right? Yeah, it took a lot. It took me a while to get everything done. So I'm about almost done with these, okay? I only have a few more. And there's 100 in this pack. So we had to do, okay, so now we're going to fast forward to Office Depot a few days ago. I went up to Office Depot and it showed that they had these for like pretty cheap, but apparently I guess it was only online, the deal or something, or they didn't have it anymore. So I went ahead and got these. I got 2 of these. So there's 100 in each pack. It's HP. I was like, you know what? It's photo paper, okay? And it's glossy. And ended up costing me, these were the cheap, the Office Depot brand was more expensive than this. This ended up costing me like $17, where this would have ended up costing me about $18. It could have been just the location I was at, but so I went ahead and got 2, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. And I got one that is the 8.5 by 11, which is 100. This ended up costing me like $21 or $22. I think it was like $22. But these were matte. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it, and I'm glad I did. You know why? Because we went to 2 different Dollar Trees. They had no photo paper. They didn't have any, and I know they used to sell it way back when. And we finally asked somebody, and the second one that we went to, and they're like, no, they've never seen it. I'm like, well, make me feel old, won't you? They're like, they've never seen it there. I'm like, okay. So after the employee told us they've never seen it, I was like, okay. But it was able to find the little photo albums. These, they only had these. And there's 24. But you can actually put one in here. So I would say like 25. Unless they count this for 24. I haven't counted it. But I got these, okay? I got 5 of these. They had 3 different designs. There you go. So there you go. I got that. We went to Target. Target, unless I was missing it or something, I didn't see. I was walking down those aisles, okay? I didn't see any photo paper. I didn't ask, and I was like, you know what, let's just go, because we're in a hurry to leave. Oh, well, let's just go. We did a few rounds. It was me and my sister. Neither one of us could find photo paper. I don't even think we saw an album, to be honest with you. But I was needing a new memory card, and I found a 16 gigabyte. I believe it was 16 gigabyte. I went to pay. After they scanned, this was at Office Depot, okay? So I got this Office Depot. When I went to Target and I went to get the memory card, I had gotten some other stuff, and my you know how it tells you how much it's adding up to be? It went from $18 to like $50 or $60. I'm like, why? It's when they scanned the memory card from Target. It ended up being like $42. I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave it behind. So unless it was a glitch or something, for a 16 gigabyte memory card, that's a lot. So I ran out of storage here. So I went to Walmart because it's nearby. I went to Walmart and I bought 2 of these. There's 64 gigabytes each. $18 for each one of them. It was $17.90 something, whatever. The thing is, it's $18. I went ahead and got 2. So I got 2 of these. And I went ahead and got this. This is photo paper. My thing is, I just read matte photo. This is not register, okay? It's cardstock. I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm fine with it. Make some planner, be creative with it. But I can print photos on this. That's what I'm happy about. Printing photos. And only $7.07. I'm going to print photos on this. These, there's only 50 in each pack. Well, this one has 50 in this pack. For that, I'm like, fine. These are glossy. They're 8.5 by 11. Fine, I'm happy. These are $10 and some change. Basically $11 each. So I went ahead and got 2. I went ahead and just got 2. They didn't have many photos. They didn't have many. I don't know if it was just my location or people were also just like me, just starting like, you know what, let me print out what I have on my memory cards, you know, my cell phone or my, you know, digital camera. So I was like, maybe people don't, maybe people are not buying them, so they're not restocking these like they used to. So I didn't used to buy photo paper like that before, but I don't believe it was this expensive before. Even the Walmart brand, I don't believe it was this expensive before. So, and I'm pretty sure this did not cost me, but like maybe $10 back in the day. I could be wrong. I don't know, because you know they sometimes have deals. But I'm pretty sure these did not cost me that much because I bought them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them if they were like $17. Well, in this case, $18, what they're selling them for. I wouldn't have bought these if they were that much. They would have had to have been about at least $10 or less for me to have bought these. But it's like I said, I got these maybe about, I want to say, no, probably 3 to 4 years, maybe. I don't know. It's been many years ago. Many years ago. But I had bought these, and I had to have bought them because there must have been a great deal for me to have gotten them. But there it is. So I got those. So when Walmart said that roughly 3 weeks ago it went up, and I'm pretty sure that I bought this I think I did buy a new memory card about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and they were a lot cheaper. This was the cheapest I was able to find. So I was like, you know what? I want to get 2 because of the cheapest ones I could get. And the paper. And I guess I'm just going to have to go. I prefer to go into the store. But I had to go to Amazon. I'm going to have to go to Amazon. I'm going to do Amazon and stock up on these because I do want to print out a lot of these. But just like everybody, like a lot of us, we have thousands of photos on our cell phones. And I'm tired of paying that extra $10 for the cloud. I want to stop paying that extra $10 for this. But if I stop now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose a lot of my photos and videos. So I'm trying to print as the ones that I really want right now. Which is of my baby. I'm going to print that. And that's a lot of photos right there. That's with my baby. Print those out, and once I print as many of those out as I can, go back through the many years that I have. I'm gonna have to pick years. Be very selective to which ones I want to print out, like completely like this, like the full 4x6. And the ones that I'm going to print out, like I said, I'm going to use these to print out as many as photos as I can. That don't, you know, obviously I don't want them to be like tiny, but, you know, I could probably print out 4 photos. I'll probably print out, no. If I want them like 4x6, no. It's like, what, maybe 3? No, so I'm going to try to print out at least, so they're going to be smaller than this, but I'm going to see if I can print out, if I still want them a decent size, they'll probably be 4, but if I want more, they're going to be a lot smaller, okay, I'm going to tell you this, they're going to be smaller, they're going to be little, kind of like the little, what is it? The ones that, with the little mini printers. What are their size? Like 2x3s, maybe? I don't know. But I was getting frustrated. Because now that I want to print out my photos at home and save some money because of the ink and do it when I can, it's costing so much just to get the materials, just to get it directly from the store. Of course, I'll probably find it cheaper on Amazon, but I just wanted to go and get it. But I'm like, pretty soon I guess we're not even going to have this at the stores. I don't even know if anybody cares about this. Because a lot of us shop online. They'll probably be able to get it online, but I like to go in person, get it, you know. So, there's one little bit of a rant. If anybody cares, I doubt it. But, hey, I feel better now. So, I'm going to stock up on these. I'm going to look through Amazon to get more photo paper and all that good stuff. And I need to look through for albums, so you can just stick in. I do have these, and if you remember these from Michael, this is from the Recollection brand. You guys remember these? Oh my god, these scrapbooks. I got 3 of them. I got 2 from I got this one and this one from Michael's way back when, and they're the Recollection brand. And then I got this one from Hobby Lobby, also way back when. It's been years, and I got it on clearance for $6.24. So I got it for scrapbooking. So I will be using these a lot because I like decorate or something, put it in here, get a whole bunch of little photos and spread them out. And I will be buying the little what are they called, the little corners, the little sticky corners they can put in the photo. So I might, you know, so if you want to write in the back of your photo, you can write. And then I might have to do that so I can put at least the year, at least, you know, the date. So and use this. And I remember I had bought at Hobby Lobby when I bought the other one from there, the refills, like if you want to add more. So there you go. So the ones that I'll put in like the, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but all I know is I'm gonna be scrapping. Okay, I got 3 already, and I have a whole bunch of cardstock from many years that I've collected, and we're gonna go from there. Okay. So if you're somebody that's trying to get back to taking photos and want to do a lot of scrapbooking, you might want to, and not use your phone, so your cell phone, you might want to get a few of these, or at least the one that has like a bigger storage if you have the money, you know, like 100 and something gigabytes on it. And if you can find one at a reasonable price, you might want to get maybe 2 if you're gonna go back to using your digital camera and take pictures and whatever. So I got that. I started taking, like I said, I want to start printing out some photos like this so I can put like in the front. I mean, this wouldn't fit in there, but we'll see. I know I can print 2 photos that will still look nice, like, you know, they're not tiny. So I like that. So I'm gonna have to pick and choose the ones that are gonna be the full 4x6, because I'm gonna be printing off a whole bunch. They're gonna be, oh, maybe about this size. You guess, depends on what it is.